Hello, 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 and welcome with Cooking with Camille. I'm your girl, Camille, with the most, and your hostess, and we're going to do some cowboy soup. That's right, cowboy soup. We're going to make it more of a stew because we're going to make it thicker, okay? So this is what you're going to need. You're going to need some hamburger, okay? You're going to need 1 onion. You're going to need mixed vegetables. About 6 potatoes. I got Yukon potatoes because they cook faster. I got 2 packs of beef sausage. You're going to need a can of tomato sauce. You're going to need a can of corn. You need a can, and drain. A can of pinto beans, but do not drain. A can of kidney beans, and do not drain. I got another can of spaghetti sauce. And a can of diced tomatoes. We might not need 2 spaghetti sauce just in case. And I want to put a can of cream corn in there to thicken it up. Then I got a can of diced tomatoes with green chives. You could use that, or you could use a green pepper or bell pepper, whatever you prefer to use, okay? So first of all, we're going to put our hamburger. Got the stove on. I'm going to put our hamburger in the skillet and start frying it. Okay, you're going to need your beef base. Your beef base. That's this one right here. Beef base. Flavor, soup flavor, or beef bouillon, whatever you prefer. Okay? Okay, first of all, we're going to put our hamburger in. I'm not going to use all this hamburger because you got the kielbasa in there too. We're not trying to make it meaty, so let me move you over here. I got the big pot back there that we're going to make the soup in. This water is boiling. So I filled the water up about a fourth of the way. Okay, fourth of the way is good. And then hamburger you don't use, we're going to put in the freezer for another day. Okay, you're going to season with whatever seasonings you want. Okay, I'm going to use the no salt seasoning, where it just gives you flavor and no salt. About a teaspoon of that. You can use whatever flavor seasonings you want. I'm going to use onion powder and garlic powder. About a teaspoon of each of onion powder and garlic powder. Okay, you know I'm going to use some pepper, about a half a teaspoon of pepper. I got some garlic and pepper. I'm only going to use a little bit of this, a half a teaspoon. Because your vegetables and stuff is already, that's why we're not going to use no salt. They already got salt in them. So, you not want to do that. And then I'm going to use my Italian season. You can use whatever because it don't have salt in it. So I'm going to use about 1 teaspoon of that. And then we're going to add, I got some salt-free seasoning. I'm going to add some of that. Okay, that's all we're going to do. Okay, then we're going to add some crushed pepper. Just a couple of shakes. We don't want it hot. Just a crushed pepper. A couple of shakes, and that's it. And then we're going to add our onion to that. 1 onion chopped up. I like mine a little chunky since we're making cowboy soup. Cowboy soup is always chunky. So you want to leave everything a little chunky. We're going to cut our tomatoes chunky. We're going to cut our potatoes chunky. Everything's going to be chunky. Okay? So I'll be back as soon as this is brown. Once this is brown, I'll be back. Now while we're waiting on this to brown, we're going to go back here to our pot. And we're going to get our beef paste and add the flavor that you want. Now this is where your salt come in at. So This is the only salt we're going to use. You're going to make it to the flavor that you want. Okay, you want that beef flavor. So I'm only going to try 1 tablespoon. That's all I'm going to do. And then you can always add to it. Okay? That's all we're going to do. Add to it when you need it. Okay, y'all. So this is ready. We're going to add this. Now, I added this. Perfect. So we're going to add this to the meat mixture, to that. It's already got the beef bouillon in it. Now we're going to fry our sausage. I'm going to fry it. You don't have to. You can boil it with the water where it's going to boil, but I'm going to stir fry mine a little bit. And while this is going, I'm going to wipe all my cans off. That's right. I said it. I said it. Wipe all my cans off because you don't know what's been walking on them at the store or at your house. Okay, so I'm going to open all my cans. Be back. Okay, in these kibasi, the beef kibasi, I'm going to add, I had a pepper, a yellow orange pepper. If you got a green pepper, whatever, add it to it. And saute it with the meat. And I know, y'all, I forgot. I had a lot of running to do, paying bills yesterday. I forgot to pick the winner. So once I do this show today, I will pick the winner. I promise I'll pick the winner today. I am so sorry. I got to paying bills and forgot all about it. Okay, so you still got time to throw your name in there. Not today, just for the month of September. Just for the month of September. Okay, we're going to finish sauteing these real good. And then we're going to move our pot over so the more heat can get on the bigger side. And we're going to get busy. Okay, now we're going to move the big pot over here. So now we're going to add our sausage and peppers. All, butter and all. We're going to add our 1 can of tomato sauce. All. Make sure you wash the cans. Top of the cans. Okay. I'm going to add 1 can of diced tomatoes. Do not drain. You want the whole can. That's what I said. Don't drain because you don't drain. You have somebody want to drain them. Okay. 1 can of pinto beans. Do not drain. Just open up. There we go. Do not drain. Okay. Pinto beans. Okay. We're going to do 1 can of corn. Please drain the corn. I don't want none. Don't put that water in there, that juice. Drain the corn. Okay? Because the corn, that juice got too many. So this is regular corn. We're going to put that in there. And then we're going to add 1 can of cream corn. That's right. I said it, cream corn. You know I'm a little special and different. I'm always doing something extra. I'm extra. I can't even open. Did I open this can? Wait a minute. I got to open this can. Hold on. So add the can of kidney beans. 1 can of kidney beans. And do not drain. Okay. And I'm going to open this can. Wow. I'll be right back to open this can. Okay. 1 can of cream corn. And guess what? You know I'm extra. Cleaned out the refrigerator. You know we had pinto beans Sunday. With all that juice and everything. Guess what? Add it to the soup. That's going to make it good. That's what's going to make it good because it's thick. It was thick. And the beans are still good. Ain't no sense of throwing them away. And we're going to add them to the soup. Okay, now we're going to stir that up. Stir that up real good. and let that come to a boil. When it comes to a boil, put the lid on it. Then we'll add our vegetables. Some can add vegetables. So we're only going to add half a bag because we got so much stuff in here. So, we're going to, you know, if you want to add your half a bag of vegetables now, you can. Okay? We can go on and do that. So I can wash up the dishes while I'm gone. Just make sure I got all these cans empty. Yep, and we'll put the potatoes in last, okay? So, got a thing of mixed vegetable soup, vegetables. We're going to put that in there. You know what? Why not? Let's do the whole can. I'll take some to work tomorrow. Add the whole can. The whole bag, I mean. Can. Okay? And we're going to stir that up. Everything in there. Let me show you what it looks like. And it should thicken up. Look at all that. Thicken up. With all that thickness in there, we're going to let it thicken up. Okay? And we'll be back. Okay. It's not red enough for me, y'all. So I'm going to add another can of tomato sauce. I want it to look real country. Okay? You can add tomato sauce, whatever you want to add to make it look redder. So, look, it's coming out red already. Look. Okay, so now it's looking western to me. Okay? So now we're just going to bring it to a boil. And then we'll add our potatoes. I'm going to cut the potatoes while this coming to a boil. Okay. Now we're going to put some Worcestershire sauce. About a half a teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce. And then we're going to do a teaspoon of basil. And then I'm going to do a tablespoon of parsley flakes. Put some colors, some green to it. Now, I'm going to add a little more peppers. Just a sprinkle, because there's a lot of them. And we're going to stir that up. You can look at it right now. It's already turning brown. Look at it. Now, that's the way it's supposed to look. Now, we're going to just let that come to a boil. And then we're going to add, matter of fact, we can cut the potatoes, and it should be coming to a boil by then. Okay, you know what else I want to add? Some fresh garlic. Let's add 1 tablespoon of fresh garlic. 1.5 tablespoons. Yep. Stir it back up. Give it a little taste. Let that boil, and then we'll taste it. Okay? Here we go. Okay, now we're going to add our potatoes. And when you cut your potatoes, make sure you cut them like Western style. You want them big, so when they cook, they be thick. Okay? Cut Western style. So we're going to throw our potatoes in there. And that's all we're going to do. And we're just going to let them potatoes cook until they get tender. When they get tender, our soup is done. Okay, I'm going to get a spoon here and see what it tastes like, the broth. Let me get a spoon. Hold on. Okay, we're going to taste this broth. See what we need. Oh, it's hot. Oh. Excuse me. Excuse me. I think it's going to be fine. It just let it cook down some with all them flavors and stuff in there. Let's just let it cook down. Okay? Y'all, this smells so good. Let me let y'all take a look. Look at it. Oh my goodness, it smells good. And you know what? One time I did, the last time I made it, I put a pack of chili seasoning in it. Yes, I did. But I didn't want to make it too spicy because I got other people trying and eating it, so I don't want to make it too spicy. Let me check my potatoes and then it'll be done. Once the potatoes are done, okay, let's plate up. Okay, here we go. Cowboy soup. Look at that. I had it done it before. The last time it was stew. It was a little thicker, and I had more different beans in it. This time I just got kidney beans and pinto beans. Last time I had Great Northern and everything, and I didn't put all the mixed vegetables in there. I just did green beans and carrots last time. Plus we got some lemon sliced cake and red velvet cake. Look at that, y'all. It just looks wonderful. Wonderful, thick, and just wonderful. Look at this. See the kidney beans, the carrots, the peppers, the corn, the sausage, the beef sausage, what else we got in there? Green beans, peas. There you go. Well, y'all, I'm going to make a run real quick, and I'll come back and I'll pick the winner for the month of September. Okay, here we go. Cowboy soup. Okay, you saw it on my YouTube channel. Please subscribe, like, and share. Tell someone about Easy Meals. This took about an hour and 10 minutes because I got started late, but you can make sure you have all your stuff cut up. It took about an hour and 10 minutes. Got to make sure everything was done. Okay? Because I didn't have nothing cut up, so it took me an hour and 10 minutes. It took about a good hour. All right, have a good one. Bye-bye.